Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is enjoying their spring. It's been a heck of a cold stretch around here. Single numbers again last night, below zero readings inland. The night before that, we had daily record low temperatures here in Portland. Now, the big story tomorrow, at least the focus, will be on a powerful ocean storm. One of the strongest March storms on record is expected to pass to our east tomorrow. Now, the good news, it's a near miss, a glancing blow for most of our area. I don't think snow is going to play a huge role in our forecast for southern and central Maine. Mid-coast Maine, you'll get a few inches of snow out of it. But wind will be the biggest issue tomorrow, with gusts possibly 45 to 55 miles per hour. There's the storm trying to take shape. It is taking shape over east of the Chesapeake Bay region tonight. Blizzard warnings have been issued for eastern parts of Maine, portions of Washington and Hancock County. In our viewing area, we have Knox and Waldo County under winter weather advisory. Notice no advisories, watches, or warnings as far as wintry precipitation goes for southern and central Maine. So this is going to be primarily an eastern Maine storm. I'm not expecting a lot of snow in southern and central Maine. I did keep areas in dark blue and a dusting to an inch. There could be a slight chance for 2 inches here, but there will be a sharp cutoff. A good chunk of, mid-coast Maine. Some of the peninsulas and islands here east of Brunswick, over to Damascotta perhaps, up to about Rockland, about 2 to 4. Rockland, Belfast, Camden, they may get into the 4 to 7, up to about a half a foot of snow out of this one. But the jackpot should be over Washington and Hancock County. There will be spots here around a foot, possibly over a foot of snow, with strong, very strong, gusty winds. Winds will be the big issue in southern and central Maine. The Weather Service has issued this wind advisory that goes into effect tomorrow morning and extends until 11 p.m. tomorrow. This includes portions of central Maine, mid-coast Maine, also coastal Cumberland, York County, and southern parts of New Hampshire. Now, in those areas, winds should gust 45 to 55 miles per hour. So areas in red right there, we're expecting at least the potential for some scattered power outages. Still a respectable 35 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts expected. Areas in orange. Jackpot as far as the snow and wind will be over eastern Maine, Washington, and Hancock County. You could see 55 to 65 plus in those areas. This will be one powerful storm to our east tomorrow. The central pressure will be comparable to a Category 3 hurricane. It's not going to be a hurricane or anything like that, but at least the central pressure in it will be comparable to that. All right, let's widen things out. We'll see where the storm is organizing tonight. Let's try to highlight that for you right in there. Remember that batch of energy we were talking about yesterday coming out of the Midwest? Well, there it is, linking up with the southern jet, and the storm is really starting to crank tonight. We're going to see this area of low pressure right in here pass to our south, probably just too far to our east to bring us a blockbuster storm in southern and central Maine. If this thing decided to take a track a little farther off to the west, it would be paralyzing. We would be digging out under feet of snow, hurricane force winds. It really would be something else to see. But I'm not hearing too many complaints that it's passing to our east. All right, Storm Tracker takes us into tomorrow. This is lunchtime tomorrow. Notice right there, basically from mid-coast Maine, I would say from Casco Bay to Penobscot Bay, you're going to be in the edge of this one, right in here, but it's eastern Maine, east of Penobscot Bay, that gets the worst out of this one. There's going to be a very sharp cutoff in this one. Thursday looks better. We'll have sun to increase in clouds, going to stay cool. And notice some of that rain to our west. Some of that rain shower activity gets in here on Friday, with the potential now for a heavier rainfall for Saturday night into Sunday. We're going to watch that time frame there. We could see over an inch of rain based on some new forecast modeling. Now, a large portion of the area will just get cloudy skies tomorrow. There may be a period of snow along southern Maine and up into central Maine, but it's mid-coast Maine with the steadiest snowfall will be moving through. This is 7 o'clock in the morning. Notice temperature's certainly cold enough to support snow. And there it is, from Casco Bay to Penobscot Bay. You're on the edge of the steady snowfall with heaviest bands east of Penobscot Bay. This is noontime tomorrow. And notice how the snow, any areas that get snow, the snow will be moving out tomorrow night. Thursday, we start with some sun. Temp's going to be on the cold side again, single digits in teens. Clouds will increase. No problems on Thursday. It will stay a little breezy. Rain showers re-enter the forecast on Friday with high temps in the 40s. So 40s will return on Friday and again on Saturday. Again, there's that snowfall map. Not much expected for southern and central Maine. It's mid-coast Maine to down east Maine where we really ramp up those snowfall totals. So yes, I included a period of snow, but again, a large portion of the area tomorrow should just feature cloudy skies. It's mid-coast Maine to down east that gets the steadiest snowfall. Highs tomorrow will be in the lower 30s. Biggest story tomorrow will be the winds gusting 45 to 55 miles per hour. And the time frame for that is probably, I would say, midday through afternoon. That's going to be our strongest winds. The advisory remains in effect until 11 p.m. though. Sun increasing clouds on Thursday, rain showers on Friday. It's partly sunny on Saturday. Now the time frame we need to watch for some rain will be Saturday, probably Saturday night into the day on Sunday. We could see a substantial amount of rain based on some new modeling. That coupled with a little bit of a warm-up there, we may have some flooding concerns, at least river flooding concerns by this time next week. It all depends how much rain we get and how warm it gets there. There's your inland forecast. Not much of a change, but at least temperatures are heading in the right direction. Again, a powerful storm. We're on the edge of it. Still needs to be monitored, but again, it looks to be a near miss. As far as the snowfall or glancing blow to parts of the area, we're going to focus in on the wind. One thing we haven't talked much about, or anything about, is the potential for some coastal flooding tomorrow due to the high tide around 7:30 and the tide already running astronomically high. There could be some splashover flooding. There are no advisories or warnings yet, but we'll let you know if any are issued. That's the way things look. We'll have more updates coming up on Fox at 10 and also CBS 13 at 11. See you then. Have a nice night.